Let's go. Gotta turn right out here. But okay, so what I can say for my state is we have way too many visibility issues. Meaning, you could make, if you made lane splitting legal, essentially, you would have to make lane splitting, it would have to be a sign, right? Like we have signs on one-way road, or I'm sorry, two-way roads where there's single lanes of traffic going both ways. Mm-hmm. We have those signs that are like, you can pass in this zone, or you can not pass in, like, or passing is now not legal. We have too many problems, even like on the highway, for instance, with visibility around corners / mountainous areas. We have way too many issues with that. Right. And I'm not gonna say, well, we obviously don't have as much of a traffic issue as California in a lot of ways, because our traffic's or our highways are not nearly as huge, but and I'm assuming California, I mean, we're playing ATS and we're in California. They have a lot of tractor-trailer traffic, but we have, like, our major interstates are tractor-trailer traffic. So, like, I'm not trying to say that's, another reason, but it kind of is. Like, if you only have 2 lanes and it's all tractor-trailer traffic, God, that's hard to say.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
So they're driving side by side? They're not all lined up?
It's not that they're always driving side by side, but like if a tractor trailer wants to pass, they are. And because of the way, if like you're in a 2-lane, if you're in a 2-lane highway going 2 lanes going both ways, oh, we're taking this scenic route that we did that one night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Are you coming with?
I'm stuck at a light.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's 15 miles an hour too. It's ridiculously slow. It's a scenic route.
15 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, but then it puts you on the highway? Maybe we're not taking... Oh, we're not taking that other scenic route. There is a legit scenic route. Yeah. We're getting onto the...
Santa Cruz.
Yeah. We're getting onto the highway, like, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you have, like, a 2-lane out here, and the 2 lanes, one goes to one highway and one goes to another, like, there's a... Why does it say info official TS3 server at the bottom? Oh, that's because my stuff's working.
Yeah.
It's just odd to see. I don't know. Yeah, it's just there's too many, I don't want to say variables here, but there's a lot of variables and a lot of like, it's so hard. We're also stupid in the sense that we freaking allowed freaking motorcyclists to ride without helmets, which...
yeah, that's not a good law.
Because they wanted it. It's like...
That's not a good law.
Yeah. So while you have a law that can potentially make people unsafe in that aspect, we have a law that allows anybody to ride around without a helmet, and a lot of people in emergency rooms and stuff have firsthand seen what riding without a helmet, or hell, morgues have seen.
Yeah, it's like, just it doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. I don't
like
get
I see people out here, obviously you have to wear a helmet, but I see people with t-shirts and no gloves and jeans and tennis shoes, but they have a helmet, and I'm like, you're still not protected.
Yeah, that doesn't... I don't... Yeah, correct.
Oh, fuck a duck.
You got stuck in another red. God. Oh, you went through.
That was a super late yellow. But yeah, so I don't know. It's just... I don't know. There's certain people out there that just think that it's not going to happen to them, but with motorcycles, it's not a matter of if you're going to crash, it's when. So, you know, and I've had plenty of people that I know that have been like, I wrecked once going slow speeds without a jacket, and I have worn a jacket every single time since then, because the ground will eat your skin. That's all it does. It eats your skin, whether you're doing 20 miles an hour or 80.
Well, technically, just take the... Oh, shoot. It goes to 30. Just take the carpet burn thing, like, of like you skinning, like just sliding onto carpet and it burning like a layer of skin essentially off of your knee or something.
Yeah.
Take that and put that on pavement. Like it's like a cheese grater that just eats away at
not good.
I don't get the fact that people think it's okay to not ride around with proper gear or what have you. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, fine, it's your right to, right? Like in PA, it's your right to ride without a helmet, but I still I still see a lot of people. It seems like there's a lot of people that don't wear helmets. Like there are a bunch of Harley Davidson guys like riding on. Now they can still get injured, but they're riding on big. I don't call Harley Davidson slow, but big cruising bikes.
Yeah.
While the people on
sport bikes.
Yeah, like sport bikes and stuff are usually wearing helmets, but they're usually doing the stupidest stuff too. So I don't know. It goes both ways. There's there's a stupid motorcycle. Oh, I'm going. There was speed limit, whatever. Right, like there's a stupid motorcycle driver. There's a stupid guy that drives a little car that weaves in and out of traffic. There's always going to be idiots.
Those damn Miata owners.
Yeah, there it is.
God damn those Miatas.
There it is.
God, you see them on the road, you're like, you're an ass.
Oh wait, I don't want my left turn signal on there. I gotta go straight through here.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
what else is pick up?
Yeah, it's everybody's choice what they want to do, but
yeah, but there's a certain thing of like what's safe, like what should you do to prevent the most damage to yourself, essentially.
Yeah,
that's my big thing.
I've seen, and the thing is, it's the worst thing ever when you roll through and you see a motorcycle accident.
Oh yeah, you don't know if that person's alive or not.
Yeah, it's just a terrible thing. It's just such a terrible sight. And I've seen, multiple people go down, and I mean, a good example is I knew somebody that went down, rode for many years, never had a serious accident. Was on the freeway, and for whatever reason ended up going down and pretty much not ruin their life, but they're to the point where they had to have their left hand amputated. They've lost a lot of things that they had for the longest time, and it's just over a simple mistake. And all it takes is you can ride for 20 years and make a simple mistake, or the road conditions or anything. I mean, I've even had buddies that have had the oil like the drain plug on their bikes pop out, which on a certain bike is right in front of the rear tire. What do you have? Oil on your rear tire.
Oil slick. You oil slicked yourself, essentially. You flipping around.
Luckily he was able to keep it up and not hurt himself, but it's that anything could happen. So it's like with something like that where you don't have the protection of a vehicle, I don't know. To me, it makes sense to just wear gear all the time.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Obviously, if you live in an area, buy gear that fits that area too. Like California, I mean, it gets a little cold, but you're obviously going to want to spend some good gear, but that is breathable.
Something
gear,
that's light,
stuff like that.
Something that's light in terms of how it breathes, but at the same time provides decent protection still.
Yeah. So just one of those things. But yeah, anyway, lane splitting, how all that started.
Yeah, I know.
I know there's a lot of states that are going through trying to get lane splitting legalized, and I think it should be, just because.
Right.
I mean, I've seen motorcycle accidents, but like I said, I've had, cousins that have been in lane splitting motorcycle accidents, and they're, they get a little banged up, but they're fine. It's much better than getting rear-ended by a car. I
think that's also too. It's one of those things. That's why road laws are usually state by state basis, and that's what makes sense. What makes sense to that area. It's right. Like your state's highway speeds are going to be decided based on the lanes of traffic and based on how much traffic needs to move through there.
True.
Right, like my highway speeds, as well as the maximum speed, if it's not posted inside of rural areas for around here, it might be different than yours. I don't know. I don't
really go to rural areas, so.
Well, yeah, that's true too. There's completely different. Yeah, our states are completely different set up in a lot of those ways. But that's why, again, state by state basis usually for a lot of road rules, because of exactly that. And I'm not saying if you're in Pennsylvania and you ride a motorcycle and you think that lane splitting would be beneficial, that's fine. I'm not.
Contact your local official.
Yeah, contact your local lane splitting official, and
lanesplitters.com.
Like, oh god, lanesplitters.com. Too close to Polecat's log splitters.
Whoa. Polecat's log splitters. That changed up a little bit.
Well, you gotta have a log cutter and then you gotta have a log splitter.
So you cut it and then you split it. That's terrible.
Well, that's what Polecat does.
Probably the worst thing you've ever said. Pretty bad.
But yeah, I don't know. It just depends on your state and depends on all that jazz.
All that jazz.
All that jazz, everybody.
Good way to sum it up. It just depends on all that jazz.
It just depends on all that jazz.
That's what the government says. They're like, so what do you think about lane splitting in every state? It just depends on all that jazz.
Quote me on that.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah. Great.
Oh my gosh. Send that to Polecat. We'll do another one. Send him, and all that jazz.
And all that jazz.
Polkat, how do you feel about lane splitting? Just ask him a bunch of questions that are completely out of nowhere about lane splitting.
That's great.
Ask him about his peppermint, or his
candy cane truck.
He'll know about that, though, but ask him about his candy cane truck. And what did we even want them to ask him about? Oh, ask him how his candy cane truck will use fertilizer to its benefit. Because that doesn't even make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
But that's how I'll keep all the candy canes warm. Like, how do you serve candy canes? You know what I'm saying?
You just give them.
Don't see them warm. Well, I don't want warm candy canes, but I also don't want cold candy canes, because cold candy canes could be even worse. Like, it could be even harder. You know what I mean? Like frozen candy canes.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine that? Oh,
that would suck.
Then again, though, when they do those candy cane like cookies, those are pretty good.
Candy cane cookies? What?
Well, okay, it's not candy cane cookies. Like candy cane brittle. You know, like peanut brittle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do like candy cane brittle.
Mm.
I'm gonna start a competing truck that doesn't do candy canes but does candy cane brittle.
Great.
That'll be a good business. I'm putting him out of business.
Yeah, you better come to California then. Otherwise, that competition really isn't going to be much.
That's very true.
Oh, I got this competition around here that sells candy cane brittle. Oh, really? Where's that at? Pennsylvania.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
good.
Well, it's not gonna
I'll never see that.
Yeah, good point. Oh, look at that pink truck.
Jesus.
There it is.
So
highlighter pink.
The most pink I've ever seen.
You know what I can't wait for? I know it sounds really dumb considering we just got out of like Europe and having those trucks, but I do want to see the modern Volvos in here.
Oh yeah. The VNLs?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. 100%.
I still cannot wait for the Freightliner Cascadia.
Yep.
God, that's my favorite truck, and I want it.
Yep.
And I know some people are like, oh, Freightliners are shit. Well, just your opinion. I mean, I really don't dislike any company. I mean, I drive a Peterbilt now, but I'm not against a Kenworth. I'm not against Freightliner. I don't know, for some reason, at least in my area, what I see is Cascadias. That's pretty much like the majority of truck traffic out here. Is the Freightliner Cascadia.
Oof.
And then, of course, you see the occasional, like, really awesome truck. God. You are drunk.
Don't worry about it.
I'm calling you in.
Don't worry about it.
Get a license plate number on this guy.
I'll give you a license plate number.
181.
Go ahead.
I got a guy.
Why are there no police cars? And
he's southbound on the 5.
I'll give you a southbound on the 5.
Heading towards Carlsbad.
Oh God, I am.
He's all over the road. I need backup.
Don't worry about it.
I need backup.
You know what else? Like, oh my God, I'm freaking riding that thing. I'm taking an exit.
Oh God, I just did that. Okay, there we go.
Oops, that's my horn, not my.
I just did that thing with my cruise control.
Oh shoot. Oh God, brakes, everybody.
Are you going right or left?
So, right.
Oh, I'm going left.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. I guess I don't. It doesn't really matter.
8BE. Ah, shit. 5 something.
Trying to get my plate.
Yeah. God damn it.
Lol. It doesn't even necessarily coincide with my truck.
Hey, they'll know.
Just saying.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll give us. What's your thing called? I forget already. I'll give Caltrans something to figure out.
Oh yeah, like there are the ones that are gonna pull you over.
Oh, yeah, good point.
The construction workers, they're gonna pull you over. Sir,
pull it over,
we got reports that you were swerving. That'd be the most ridiculous.
He's got a stop sign. He's hitting you with it.
Yeah.
Big
stop sign on a pole.
Oh, speaking of it, they got a road work ahead sign.
Great. Perfect.
But I'm pulling into the place before them. Joke's on them. They're not going to stop me. Not that they were going to stop me anyways, but...
Jesus Christ, there's a car outside that for the past 2 days they've been starting. Every time they start it, it's the worst belt squeal I've ever heard. It doesn't even sound like a belt squeal.
Oh, just constant.
It sounds like somebody just... I honestly don't know
killing
what it
something.
is.
Killing something.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah. The most common truck out here would probably be the Volvo VNLs.
Really?
And old style trucks. So
yeah. You get the occasional like owner operator that has a really nice, you know, personal truck, but all the company trucks out here are Cascadias.
Oh, nice. My drop off is one of those construction zones where it's just a drop off, like literally at the end of a dugout thing.
Oh. Yeah, that's cool.
So I'm literally pulling up straight and gonna put it in reverse and back it up in there.
That's cool. I've never gotten that one before.
I haven't gotten it either yet. But then again, I haven't been driving as much as you.
Yeah.
I don't even need to use cheat cam here, but I am because it's a cool view. So.
Whoa! I'm delivering at a winery.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's like vineyards and everything over here.
Oh.
That's awesome.
At Bugs Vineyard.
Yeah. Bugs' Vineyard. Totally. That's what I'm going to do with my life.
See?
Make
talked
wine.
About your dream.
Yeah, that's my dream.
I
don't even know what the process consists of.
Go ahead.
I'm just stomping on grapes. I'm like, is this wine?
Is this wine, everybody?
I don't know how it works.
Stomping on grapes.
I stomp on grapes and I leave it in a barrel for 20 years. I'm like, is this wine?
You figured out how to make a wine, everybody.
There you go. Boom.
Barrier Winery.
Barrier Wineries.
Oh, that's a terrible name.
That's 100% a real thing. I can guarantee you that.
It is, and that's something that they're your sponsor. So.
At Bay Area Wineries.
At Bay Area Wineries. If that's not there, it's going to be created now. Oh, man.
It's got to be there.
Hey, perfect. All right.
Well, my drop-off was pretty easy.
Ooh, Shamadivi.
Boom. Done.
I'm about to hit that. I was kind of almost about to hit that.
Disconnected.
Disconnected, everybody.
Everything's good.
So light to drive around with no loads in my truck.
Yep.
Oh,
we should probably find a place to look for a place to rest.
Yes.
Probably inside Carlsbad. Oh yeah, there's a. You see on the highway, there's a rest stop. On
the highway, there's a rest stop. Hold on a second. Oops, shoot.
Yeah.
My engine brake. Don't want to do it. Give me a second here. Oh, yeah. So if I hop on the highway and then which one's yours, though? It doesn't matter.
I'm going to go southbound.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, too. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. We came from... Yeah, we're good. Oh, shoot. Red light.
Yeah, so we'll go southbound and pull into that truck stop and... Park them up there.
Park them up, everybody. Park them up.
Park them up.
Who says that?
Truckers.
Nobody says that.
Ask the truckers.
Hashtag ask the truckers.
Ask the truckers.
Oh,
pretty sure somebody says park them up.
I was about to say, you can send me your questions, but this is going to come out so far after my... Don't.
Yeah.
Nobody send me any more questions. If you do send me your questions after this, I will just answer them just in general, like on Twitter or on Facebook, but don't send me your questions for a Q&A that I did like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Don't send it.
So hashtag AST Q&A at DMH Creative.
Don't do that.
If you have any questions, anything, literally anything, you can ask him and he'll answer.
Not literally everything, and don't do it because time has already passed. If you just want to ask me general questions,
you can definitely still get your questions in. Just make sure you write them.
Write him in. Oh, I see you.
Yeah. Make sure you write them down.
Freaking doing way faster than I should. And I'm not looking if there's anybody on the highway. Oh, there we go. We're good. Actually, I did use my side view mirror that time.
That's why it's good to have the hood mirrors.
Yeah, well, we're not all as rich as you are, Bugs.
Seems legit. You got more money in this game than I do.
Just because I have $1 billion.
You got like $1 billion. I have like 100 million.
By the way, I'm doing 80. So there's that.
That's pretty messed up.
I'm going to get to the rest stop in like no time.
Oop, you just disappeared. You're so far ahead and so fast. You just disappeared.
Thank you. Some people call me the Flash.
Oh yeah, I
bet
they do.
McJubies.
I bet they do.
Oops, I shouldn't have pulled in this way.
Why?
Don't worry about it. I'm against all the things.
Oh. What are you doing?
Don't
Where's
worry
the rest
about
area?
what I'm doing. I think this is the rest area. It's got those little vent things.
This is weird.
Oh, this is resting place, but you are not tired right now. There it is. It's got those little vent things that you can hook up and ventilate.
Shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that. Wow.
I think some of those places too provide power and like something else, so then you can
that's really cool.
Hook up and
so you can leave your truck going.
Yeah, or they have a power thing so you can actually just plug in power, so then you don't have to worry about running a truck. I don't know.
That's a good picture. I'm going to grab a picture of this.
I'll give you a picture.
This is pretty cool. I have not seen this in the game yet.
It's a pretty cool rest stop.
This is pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, American Truck Sim multiplayer. We'll definitely be doing this more often, and hopefully with more people.
That's messed up.
Well, yeah, hopefully anybody other than Zach. I mean,
it's really messed up.
I think I'm just going to delete all this footage. So
I don't doubt it.
Nobody will see this, but if you do, hope you enjoyed.
If you do,
thanks for watching.
Tweet us at Twitter that you enjoyed.
Remember to do all those things on Twitter and ask Zach all your questions.
Hashtag never forget. Hashtag Bugs Q&A. Bugs will be taking questions for a Q&A that was recorded while we did this episode. Okay. I know that kind of breaks like logic and time, but Bugs has assured me off recording that he can do this because he's a time
because
lord.
Definitely everything that I've said for the past hour and a half has not been recorded.
Correct.
Okay.
This is all recorded after the fact.
Oh yeah.
We did this all post. Our conversations might not be related at all because we recorded them separately, drove separately, did everything separately. This is just if it ends up overlaying perfectly. We're
taking two single players and just mash them up.
Yeah, call it single player DLC.
Yep, perfect. Hope you enjoyed.
Hope you enjoyed, everybody.
Peace.
7 hours of ATS.